Welcome back to Drafty Dames. I'm Cassie.
And I'm Sara.
And this is Drafty Dames.
DraftyDames.com. It's .net. I did that backwards. Damn it. Whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
I didn't just have 6 shots of espresso.
The world's burning around us.
Like the dog meme. Like, it's fine. I'm fine. And everything's on fire.
R.I.P. Australia.
Oh my God. Too soon.
Sorry. It wasn't a joke. Like, I'm really sad about it.
Oh,
like,
God. It's
respectfully, R.I.P. Like,
very terrible.
Yeah. Sad stuff. That's
And
great
it's summer
waste.
over there, so I'm sure it's like freaking ridiculously hot already, and then everything's just dry.
The koalas.
I know.
I can't.
Makes me really sad to think about it.
So I went to New York. Anyway, I went to New York.
Lived a dream.
Yeah.
Nightmare dress like a daydream.
Yes. That's exactly what it was. And I appreciate that Taylor Swift quote.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm beaming right now.
Yeah, she's got a big old smile.
And like, yeah, that's where she got that lyric.
Accurate.
Because New York sucks.
Yeah.
I hated it.
I've never been. Like, I get weird in Indianapolis, so I couldn't even imagine
like,
New York.
It's hard to describe because, like, I was in awe of everything, obviously, because it's fucking New York. And it's like, whoa.
And your first time there, you're just like, whoa.
And it was, like, right before Christmas, so everything was, like, twinkly and pretty. And it was cold there as well. It's so cold today. But it was, like, 40s. Like, I wore my coat the whole time. And
I think it was actually colder there than it was in Indiana the time you went.
I think so. Probably.
You're like,
my
luck, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, and so like a lot of people asked me if it was like stinky there and if I saw a lot of rats. Well, I didn't see any rats, but I also wasn't like looking at rats, but I was like looking down a lot when we were walking and stuff, just because one day it was like freaking pouring down rain. So I had my hood up and my hood's huge on my coat. So I had to look down.
I just tunnel vision.
Yeah. So I just like, cause you have to like weave and dodge around people. So I just made sure to always follow Shane's shoes.
So is it really like people to people there?
Yeah. So we didn't go to like Times Square. We didn't get that far. We were only there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And like Thursday and Saturday were half days. So, and then Friday we went to the Jingle Bell Jam Ball, that concert with all those people.
Yeah.
So we went there on Friday and we had to be there at like 6. So like all days were kind of half days that we were there to like explore.
Yeah.
But we stayed like at the hotel right across the street from Madison Square Garden. So.
Oh, so that was really, really nice then. You just walk across the street and you're there.
We literally walked across the street and we were there.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So, that was cool. But yeah, it was pretty busy there, like at Madison and like on the streets there. But yeah, we didn't even get to go to like any landmarks. We went to Taylor Swift's apartment,
which was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was
God.
Really pretty.
You should look up. You should
like the
Google
inside
it and look at the pictures. Yeah, it's 23 Cornelia Street, New York.
Which is why she has that song, right?
Yeah, Cornelia Street.
Yeah.
Because she lived there when she met Joe. Anyway, don't get me off on Taylor Swift here.
Oh, her current man?
Yeah.
Joe? Okay.
So, yeah, it has like a pool and shit. It's crazy.
That's the first picture that pops up.
Ugh. It sold recently for $11.5 million.
That's what I was just seeing too, the price tag. Holy shit.
And it's just a little apartment. There's pictures on my Instagram.
See why she lives there now.
The
outside was pretty, but like the inside is so modern,
I guess,
compared to
where she didn't like buy that. She rented it while her other place that she currently lives in Tribeca was getting renovated. Yeah. So she like rented that for, I think they said $3,800 a month.
Which isn't terrible for New York.
No.
For as big as that
Not
is.
really.
Yeah.
It has a fucking pool.
Yeah.
But
wow.
Yeah, and like 3 bedrooms. Like, it's fucking nice. Look it up, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we went there and then we went to like this little dive bar called Lovers of Tomorrow as like a tribute.
Lovers.
Yeah. to Taylor, and it has a little heart neon sign outside, and you like walk into this alleyway and go down some stairs. It's like a little speakeasy. It's all like hidden.
Dude, that's cool.
It's so cool. We got in there. It was so fucking small, and there was like nowhere to sit, and we were like, okay, this is cool.
Guess we'll just say we've been here.
Yeah, well, like we had a drink, but all their drinks were like real weird, like lavender infused and stuff.
Oh,
yeah, it was
hippy
cool.
dippy.
I don't even remember what I got, what it was called. If I looked up their menu, I could like point it out.
You're
but
like, I know what it is.
everything was tequila. So Shane had something and I had something. We went to a pizza place called.
Is their pizza
Rizzo's.
better?
It was thin crust, and I don't like thin crust.
Oh no.
But like everything else was good, like the toppings and stuff. Like we got pepperoni, like easy.
Yeah, traditional.
Yeah.
Nothing weird. Don't want lavender on your pizza or
Yeah.
anything weird.
But yeah, it was good. It looked fancy, but it was like really crowded, and the tables are really small, and like had a little candle.
And
I
that's
was
what, like, when you see the TV, like, it literally looks like less wide than the menu.
Yeah,
Like, it's not very much bigger.
they are.
Yeah. I was like, ugh, that's tiny.
Yeah,
But
all the tables are really tiny in New York. It kind of sucks.
so did you just walk everywhere?
Yeah.
How easy was it to get a cab?
Oh,
Did you
we
ever
didn't
do
walk
that?
anywhere. We
Oh.
fucking walked to the subway
Ah.
and got fucking lost all day.
I hate
is
the
what
subway.
we did every time. Like, everyone judges me for thinking it's confusing, but like literally it would be easier if it was in Spanish. Like it would be like, take the A train. And we're like, cool, A train, let's do that.
Yeah.
So then you'd have to walk and find what street the A train intersected with so you could go down into that subway.
Oh.
So first you had to know where the fuck you
So
were
it's
going
like a freaking
But-
map to even
yeah.
get there.
or you could take train to find it. Yeah.
No.
Which was worse. Yeah. So then say you get to the A train and you need to go north. So you're on the platform of the side that goes south, and there's no stairs to get over to the other side. So you have to ride the train north to stop, get off, find the platform, get to the other side to ride it back south.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
It was awful. I fucking hate the subway. It was $3 a ride, which was cool because Ubers were like running 30 to 60.
I figured they were real expensive. Yeah.
So, and Lyft, we checked both.
Mm-hmm.
And so we like fucking tried to Subway, and that's why we went 2 places. Like we spent a lot of the day when we went to Cornelia Street. We spent a lot of the day walking like that village, and we found Stonewall, and that was cool. And
Ooh.
we like went into a liquor store, and they had like this little gay pride beer.
You're
I
like,
forget what it was
I
called
need
now.
that.
It wasn't beer. It was rosé. It was
Oh.
rosé in a can.
Okay.
So I got one, and like they were like $8, and $2 of each went to like National Human Rights Organization. Yeah,
That's
so I
freaking
bought 2
awesome.
of them.
Yeah.
And I drank one. I was gonna take one home, but I got caught in security on the way home with it, and
Oh
she's like
no.
not gonna make it. And I was like, just throw it away. She did offer if I wanted to drink it though, but it was warm and I couldn't.
Ew, no, yeah.
She's like, do you want to drink it? Do you want me to throw it away? I'm like, just throw it away. I
Yeah.
was so pissed. But yeah, so I was gonna like look it up on Amazon and
See if you
I
could get one.
get
Yeah.
some. Yeah,
That's shitty.
like a case of them or something. They were cool.
But you still did your part and donated.
That's
$4,
right. I still paid
so
for them.
You did it.
Yeah, and like so we like went to the we didn't go in Stonewall, and I don't know why we didn't, but we like walked by.
Just
and
to
took
say you've been there was
pictures.
kinda cool.
Yeah, and like there's like a little monument across the street from it, like a little triangle park thing with
Oh,
benches
yeah.
and statues, and that was pretty cool.
How close were you to Central Park?
We were pretty far from.
Was it
Central
far?
Park.
I mean, I
wasn't
like-
even gonna fuck with that.
Yeah, I know New York is huge, so it's like
yeah,
going to Indiana, like, oh, did you go to Bloomington? But you could be like clear up in South Bend.
Yeah.
But like people think New York, and they're just like, New York is New York. Like
Yeah,
it's
and,
all
like
there.
you have to take a ferry to the Statue of Liberty and shit. Like
Yeah.
ugh. Yeah, no, we weren't gonna fuck with any of that. We did try to go to like the World Trade and the Statue of Liberty, but we couldn't figure out the train.
Yeah.
And that was the day of the concert, so
You're like, I'm
we were
not
like,
getting
let's
lost.
just fucking go home. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, I gotta get ready, like, and it was like 4 in the concert. We had to be there at 6.
Oh hell yeah, no, I wouldn't.
So
have.
I was like, let's just go home or
Yeah.
go back to the hotel, and we were over it.
Yeah.
So it was my first time flying too.
Oh yeah.
I had never flown before.
Not a fan.
No, it was fine.
Not bad.
I
Were
was
your
fine with
nerves
it.
worse than the actual?
Yeah, it was more so like the anxiety of it, and we had to be there at like 6 a.m, so I was like groggy and nervous, and
She's
I
not
didn't
a
know what
morning
to do.
person.
Yeah, and he's like, "You gotta take shoes and stuff off," and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Yeah.
Like I didn't even know that. I did no research on anything.
Yeah.
But the actual flight was fine. Like I wasn't. The worst of it was when. Okay, so we had to go from Indiana to Florida to Newark, not New York.
Oh,
Newark,
okay.
which is about like 30 minutes from New York.
Mm-hmm.
And because like a straight flight from Indiana to Newark or New York was like $400 more a ticket.
Nothing.
So we just had a little hour layover. Like that's
Whatever.
enough time to get off the plane and get back on. So, the worst of it was when we were in Florida, like we were gonna land, and there was like a lot of turbulence, and that was like
That's
the
what I
worst
was
of
gonna
it.
ask
And I
about
was
the
just like,
turbulence.
"Ugh," but after that, like any turbulence we had wasn't even that bad. But we like literally flew through a thunderstorm, I think. So I was like, like the sky got dark, but it was morning, and I was like, oh god.
Yeah, I've never
So,
flown,
I
but
thought I might die then, but that.
you're like,
Whatever.
it's fine.
It was fine.
I survived.
Yeah, our airline kind of sucked. I don't know if I can say what it is, but it would be kind of funny if they just bleeped me out. Our airline was Spirit Airline, and they like charge us for baggage, and like, so we accidentally thought we had to pay because it said like a small purse or bag, like you could take on for free.
You just carry on, yeah.
Yeah. But we're like, okay, these aren't small. We had like stuffed freaking backpacks. And so we just went ahead and paid for it, like the self-serve kiosk. And then we saw like behind us, because we were like running in there doing it. We saw behind us, there was actually like a thing that you could set your bag in to see if it was free or not. So we did it and we showed them and we were like, hey, we accidentally paid for these. Will you refund it? And they were like, yeah, like you can just go ahead and go now, but you'll need to pay for it on the way back. And he's like, why?
Yeah.
He's like,
it's going to be the same amount.
Yeah, it's still free. Like, I need you to just refund the money.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, you're about to like,
take off.
Just go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went, never refunded it.
Great.
Like we talked to people, I think we talked to someone again in Florida we talked to someone in Newark when we landed and she was just like, yeah, like you need to like settle that with Indianapolis airport. And yeah. So like he just started like emailing them and
yeah,
like trying to get it taken care of. He's like, I didn't even need to pay for this. Like we showed her. It's bad. So like he was pretty bummed about that the whole time.
yeah.
So
See, they're just so greedy. Like your tickets are so much.
Yeah.
Like everything is
and like
so
we didn't even have to
expensive.
pay for it. Like we
No.
were wrong. We weighed them and everything.
Yeah.
They were under 40 pounds.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, I thought it was like 50 or so.
no, it's 40. And they were under 40. Like mine was 17 and I don't know. His was like 12.
Yeah.
And they fit in the little compartment, the little metal compartments they had. So
Yeah, because they can't be so big or
yeah,
so
and
tall.
wide.
And,
Yeah, and they were fucking fine.
That
I was
pisses me off.
pissed. Yeah, they like still to this day I don't think they've refunded him. So yeah, that was super shitty. But the flight was okay. I like even text Russell and I was like, flying's not bad. You should try it.
You
'Cause
should.
He had never flown either.
Yeah, he's a driver. We'll drive
yeah.
anywhere.
And I hate being in a car. Like the plane wasn't much better. It was still cramped. It was just 3 hours of cramped instead of 18. So,
Which, that's what I like about it. Like, you can get, like, pretty far pretty fast.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to do anything.
yeah. And it's safer. It's not like a car is going to hit you
Yeah.
in the air.
No. And that's why everybody's like, there's more car accidents than there are plane crashes.
is.
I was like, yeah, because there's not 75 planes up in the air at once.
And they have people, like, telling them when to go so that they don't overlap and shit.
Yeah. People get paid big bucks
Yeah.
to direct flights.
Yeah. And what else was I saying? Oh, I have a funny plane story. So on the way back from Newark to Florida.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so it was the same back
yeah.
and forth. Okay.
So from Newark to Florida, they were like, it's a full plane, so like put your baggage up there, take your seat, blah blah blah, like whatever. So me and Shane sit down, and then after a while, like, this little old lady, like, she had to have been like 80 at least, if not older, came and sat down. She had the window seat. So it was Shane, me, her. And so we got up, let her in and stuff. And she was like leaning against the window before we took off, like whispering to herself, which I imagine she was like praying, whatever. And then we had taken off, but like my ears weren't even done popping. Like,
Did you chew gum?
yes.
Yeah.
And like my ears weren't even done popping. Like they still felt kind of clogged. Like, so we weren't even like at altitude yet.
Mm-hmm.
And she freaking lays her head on my shoulder and is like sleeping. And I like look at Shane and I'm like,
did you take?
what do I do? And he's like, shove her off ya. And I
Yeah.
was like, I can't. She's a fragile old lady. Like,
She's so
I can't. So then we just start giggling, and she kind of wakes up and like sits back, like gets off me. And then the next thing I know, she is in my fucking lap. Like her head is on my leg. Like she is laying on me.
Wow.
And so I'm like, Shane, what the fuck do I do?
What do I do
Like,
now?
yeah.
I can just pick her head up.
And so he's like fucking dying. We both are. The people behind us are laughing. And he's like, is she okay?
Like, did she die? Like,
Yeah.
God.
So I dead ass thought this lady died on me.
You're
and I was
like,
like,
I've got to.
ma'am.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah. I'm like, ma'am. And she wasn't waking up. So then I like start shaking her, like
I would've
almost
been
hitting her.
Panicked.
Yeah. And I was like, hey. And she wakes up and she's like, oh, sorry. I'm like, are you okay?
Like, yeah.
And she's like, yeah, thank you. And then goes and leans on the window and doesn't fucking move or say a word the rest of the flight.
oh my God. Yeah, I would have been like, we need a marshal up
So
here.
we're
like,
fucking, me and Shane are just fucking dying. Like, what the fuck is happening?
get this bitch off my lap.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It was so crazy. I was just like, what happens if somebody dies on a plane?
Yeah,
like do you
what
land? Do you just chill with the body the rest of the time?
Yeah.
Do they close off a bathroom and stuff it in there?
Probably just weekend at Bernie's. Like, she's a flight attendant now.
No, she was freaking sitting next to me. Like, you need to get rid of this.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
They'd be like, it's just 3
She's
hours.
fine.
It's fine.
She's not even hard yet. It's good.
Cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was just like, what do they do? So we fucking were dying over that. On the way there, we had like nearly freaking landed. And this was from Indiana to Florida, I think.
We won't know the difference.
That's true. God damn it. So we had landed, I'm pretty sure. And like 3 or 4 rows up in the next aisle over, this like fight breaks out almost. Like this girl's like, yeah, you want to talk shit, blah, blah, blah. And so this like woman sitting in front of them, I guess, was talking to her husband, saying something about calling CPS on her.
Oh God.
Yeah, because like her kid was on the plane. The
Because
kid
this
was
is
fine.
the time to do it when
Yeah.
you're in the air.
The kid was fine. Like he was like watching his tablet. He wasn't screaming and crying and shit. Like he was fine the whole flight. And
Too much tablet time. She didn't approve.
I don't know, but anyway, this woman in front was like talking shit about her to her husband, and this woman behind her was getting shitty and like screaming back at her, and was like, "Bitch, blah blah blah."
Yeah.
I don't even remember what was all said.
Hell?
So then, like, eventually the woman in front was like, "Can I get a flight attendant up here?" And so the flight attendant comes up there, and he's like, "We are done in 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
can you just be civil
yeah.
for 5 minutes?" And he's like, I know it's been a long flight and blah, blah, blah. And I was just
A long flight. It's like 4 hours. Calm
fuck?
down.
Yeah. And he's like, just, yeah, calm down. And I was just like, I don't even know what's fucking happening right now. Me and Shane were like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And so then the other woman's like, yeah, she's saying she's going to call CPS and I'm a bad mom and blah, blah, blah. And they were like, just calm down. You're scaring the kid, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And this guy, like, literally the next aisle over from me was like this huge hippie. And he's like, you're scaring all of us. And me and Shane were just fucking dying at him. Yes. He's like, you're scaring all of us. Please stop. He's like a big old burly grown ass man in a tie-dye shirt. Yeah.
Yes. Make peace, not
It
war.
was so fucking funny.
I love that.
Yeah. And
Did
Yeah,
you have a
it was
funny
just-
flight attendant that was like doing the like mask things and they make it a joke or whatever?
No, they were pretty serious during that stuff.
Yeah.
But the flight attendant we had from Indiana to Florida, the very first one, I remember because I was like, oh, flight attendants are funny. But she was the only one that was like funny.
Oh.
But she was just cracking small jokes. She was like, all right, now we're going to dim the lights so that the flight attendants look more pleasing. And I was like, damn,
Yes.
you're savage. She was like a little old lady. But me and Shane were
God.
dying at her.
Did everybody clap when you took off and landed?
I think they clapped when we landed. Oh, where did we land? It was almost the end of the road because I was like, why the fuck? It happened. Oh my God. And I was telling Shane, I'm like, it's happening.
It's happening. They're actually clapping.
And he's like, what? I'm like, there's memes about white people clapping when the
Yes,
plane
when the
lands.
plane lands.
And I'm like, I'm so pissed.
Yeah.
Like it's
You're like, it really does. They really do.
But it had to have either been when we landed in Florida on the way back or Indiana. Like, it was on the way back. It was like probably the last flight. It was probably fucking when we landed in Indiana.
More than likely.
I hate us. I hate Hoosiers.
Yeah.
And yeah, so then they clapped and I was just pissed.
You're like,
I
of
was
course
like,
they
no,
really do it. Why
I
wouldn't
cannot
they?
believe it. Yeah. It's true.
Because, yeah, I've seen, like, stuff, and then they make jokes about it, and I was like, is this for real?
Yeah, it's real. They've really done that. I
People really do clap.
can't even. Yep. I'm like, all the memes.
Yeah.
I really didn't want it to happen because on the way there, I was like, oh, no one clapped. Cool.
Yeah, you're like, yes.
Yeah, I was like, this isn't a
We're
thing.
not a bunch of
Faith in
douches.
humanity. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they fucking clapped.
Like, of course.
And I'm like, I'm
Of
about to
course.
clap them.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
You just sat there, hands on your hand. You're like, I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing
clapping.
it. Yeah, like it's the cheesiest thing.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. It's like clapping after a movie.
Yeah.
Like unless you're at
Oh,
the
yeah.
premiere with the fucking actors and directors
Yeah.
and you're clapping for them.
Yeah.
Fucking no.
No.
Yay, go pilot. You did your job and
Yeah.
we're not dead. No one claps for me at my job.
That's right. Yeah, you cut my hair.
Thanks. You did great.
Curled
She
it
did.
like a champ.
She cut it today.
Oh, yeah. You got a fresh
and
new
put teal
suit.
in it. Pics later.
Yeah. You're mermaidy again.
But short mermaidy.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got that mermaid wave hair anymore.
But we wanted short hair.
So my favorite thing about New York was probably all like the graffiti and street art. And like
See,
every
I
pole
think that
was
would be
done
cool.
up with like gemstones and stuff, like on the West Village, I think.
No
The
sense.
East or the West Village. We went to both. And like all the like poles, like the wooden like lamppost
Oh,
poles.
yeah.
They were all like bedazzled mosaic with like broken glass and
Oh, that's
ceramic
cool.
and yeah. And then like buildings, like the fronts of them were just like graffiti art, and that was like just what their building looked like. And I don't know, it's just really cool. Like, all
Was
the
there a lot
art
of stickers?
around.
Like,
Yeah.
Like
stickers everywhere.
Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse where he like tags stuff.
No,
And
I
puts
didn't
his stickers
see any
up.
of those, but I also haven't watched that yet because I'm a bad kid.
Oh, that's right.
So I don't know. I don't know that I saw any stickers that I like recognized. They were all like bands.
I was gonna say most of it's like underground stuff, and
Yeah.
they're like trying to be recognized, so they like tag shit.
Yeah.
So you like look it up, and you're like, "What's this?"
Yeah. Their sticker was cool.
I think that's super awesome. That's what I should have done when I started doing hair. I'd be like Sara
shit.
Ploughe, yeah. Walk into Walmart and you see my shit on the bathroom stall. Like shitty hair, contact Sara.
The fixer-upper.
That's right.
Fix
Fuck
it,
Bounty.
Felix.
I'm the quicker fixer upper.
It is quick.
That's right.
What else?
Would you ever go back?
Ugh.
If you could like have rented a car so you could get to where you wanted to go. No.
You don't drive
You're
in New
not
York.
driving.
No. But people, oh my God, people just lay on their horn. It'll be a red light and they're like, ah. And I'm like, they can't fucking go
It's
anywhere.
red. Literally.
Fucking quit it.
Yeah.
And they will just lay on it and lay on it and oh my God, I could kill someone. Thankfully, our
So
room was
annoying.
quiet, but like when I was just walking through New York, like I was like, oh my God,
You're like, this can
this is
trigger a migraine.
fucking awful. Yeah. And like the subway will give you whiplash. I got shoved on the subway, not like shoulder check,
Nudge.
like full on move, extended arm out shove. Literally almost fell over. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then I was like, okay, like I don't, still to this day, we'll probably never know why I was
You're
shoved
like,
and
I
told to
don't
move like
understand.
that. She was like running. Yeah.
You got fucking body checked, move bitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
God.
And then literally got on the subway. Immediately after that, got elbowed in the fucking head.
So the New Yorkers are kind of rude.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't even say that they're rude. They just literally don't give a fuck.
But they're probably like sick of all the tourists. They're like,
Yeah.
I just want to get to and from work, and I don't want to worry about Sally, who's never been here before, gawking and taking pictures.
Yeah. That's why, like, you can't just stop and take pictures. They'll just run you over.
Yeah. You're like,
They
just
do not give a fuck.
walk by and try and snap if it's blurry, whatever.
Yeah, literally. Like, we could take pictures of Taylor's apartment because there was no one there, and, like, the Lover Bar because there was no one there. But,
Yeah.
like, walking through the streets of New York, like the Empire State Building, I'm like, pew, real
Yeah,
quick.
just try to do
Like,
what you can.
It was a good thing it was clear, you
Yeah.
know? And then, like, that Believe sign that was on Macy's, 10 tries because I kept getting
God.
bumped. So, like, you can't just, like, stop and do that
Yeah.
in some spots.
Is
But-
it really the city that never sleeps?
Yeah.
Like, was there constantly people doing stuff?
Yeah, I went downstairs to smoke a cigarette at like 2 a.m. maybe the last night we were there. And there was like, so like we were in one of those hotels that has like the big lit awning up front and then like carpet under it.
Oh, yeah.
And so like people like stand on that carpet and stuff. It was raining. And there was like at least 8 drunk people out there in separate parties.
Wow.
Like there was 3 here, 2 here, you know.
Holy crap.
And so then I went inside after my cigarette, and there was a girl like twerking in the lobby, and a few drunk people had went in ahead of me and was like, "Hey, yeah, girl," like being drunk.
Right.
And that was like at 2 a.m, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
And then after the concert, I was like in my full Taylor get up, and
so fucking cute. It was so cute.
and I was standing out there outside of the hotel, like the side door. There was like a pizza place. I was standing outside of it smoking. And I don't even know if I want to tell this.
You want to.
This guy walked up to me and he goes, what did he say? Has anyone ever told you how beautiful you are when you look like that? Or so, it was something
What the
super
fuck?
weird. And I just said, yeah.
Yeah, my boyfriend.
And he laughed and kept walking. And he was like a security guard.
So weird. Does anybody ever tell you how beautiful you are when you look like that?
Yeah, and I was like,
Because you know what I normally look like.
yeah. Like that. I
Yeah.
didn't
Like,
know
how
how
do
to
you
answer
answer
that. So I was like, yep.
Absolutely. I'm fucking adorable. Thanks, bud.
Yeah. So that was funny. And then
Did they have a weird accent? Like,
yeah, a lot
Park
of
the
people
car in the
did.
Harvard yard.
Yeah.
That type of stuff.
Another guy, while I was outside smoking, asked me if I had a cigarette. I wanted to fight him. Like, I'm too scrappy for New York and they're too rude. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking beat his ass.
but-
Yeah.
Ew.
But this one guy was outside smoking and he was like, "Do you have a cigarette?" And I was like, "No, it's my last one," which was kind of true. Like, I did only have 2 and I was saving those for in the morning
Yeah.
before we had to get on our flight again.
Yeah, you're like, I'll need nicotine before that.
Exactly.
I know I will.
And because I'm not buying any in New York. So, like, I had 2 until we got back to Indiana.
Yeah.
Because at Florida, we didn't even have time to leave the airport. So I was like, "No, it's my last one." And he was like getting all shitty with me. He's like, "I just got out of jail. Like, fuck you, blah, blah, blah." So I was like, "Do you want the rest of this one?"
Yeah.
Literally like 2 puffs. And he's like, "Yeah." So I gave it to him.
Okay, take it then.
Yeah. And then he's like, "You got $5?" And I was like, "No."
I don't care.
And he just like laughed and he was like, "Screw you." And I was like, "I just gave you my fucking cigarette. I'm
Yeah.
gonna beat your ass, dude." Like,
yeah.
I was pissed.
You should have like, I'm sorry, I'm not the reason you got put in jail. Don't be a
Yeah.
douchebag.
Like, and then I was like, "Shane, let's go in."
Yeah, we might get robbed.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel safe? Like,
Yeah.
overall?
I
Like, you're
never,
also
felt
not a
threatened.
16-year-old person. You're a mature adult.
Yeah.
But even still, like, even in India, I'm just like,
Yeah,
ugh.
I was more so worried about getting lost than kidnapped.
Yeah.
Like, but also, like, there was a few people that saw us, like, duh, in the subway and, like, stopped and was like, where are you trying to go?
Do you need help?
Yeah. Like, there's a sweet old lady that told us, and, like, even if you went into the little booths to ask the person where to go, they speak to you through a little microphone because, like, they're in, like,
Glass,
a gate.
yeah.
And I couldn't understand a damn word they said because of that, and B, what the fuck they were talking about, because they're like, take A to E and then go on to W, and I'm like,
are we spelling something?
I was like,
what's going on?
What the fuck
Yeah.
did they just say? Even?
You need
like,
Lily. She's
I
like,
was-
I speak conductor.
I was literally so shitty the whole time we were down the subway because getting lost just like frustrates me.
Yes,
And I felt
is.
fucking hopeless, but we didn't want to just like go ask people because we didn't want to seem like tourists.
Yeah.
But like this little old lady, yeah, she did it perfectly. Like she was like, you take, like she gave us A to Northwestern or whatever, and like the signs on the train say A to Northwestern, so she pretty much spelled out what each sign will
That's
say.
so nice.
And we're like, bless
you.
you.
Yes.
I was like, I love her.
Yeah.
I wanted to hug her.
We're like, can we get your phone number in case we
Yes,
get lost
help.
again?
And we did. That's all we did was get lost in the subway.
Yeah, we did that in DC. We rode it for 3 hours because we had no idea.
Ugh.
But it's like, we didn't know that one side was Washington and one side was Maine.
Yeah.
So, like, we were looking out the one side because we thought they were both the same exit.
Yeah. No.
And, yeah.
They're stupid.
Yeah.
Everything's
the other
stupid.
side was a completely different road going a completely different direction. And I'm
Yep.
just like, we're in the same fucking train. How are there two different stops?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I don't get
I
it.
was like, I hate this.
I was like, that's why I said it could have been written in Spanish and it would have made more sense to me. Like, and then some of my friends that have been before, they're like, there's an app. We use the fucking app. And then as soon as we get on the A train, it would just be like, okay, well, you're going the wrong way.
Great,
You need to
thanks.
turn around.
You're as helpful as Siri.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, how do we get turned around? So
Yeah.
we get off at this stop. Oh, there's stairs. Good. We can get to the other side. Go
Yeah.
up, go down, go back down. And then get on the train, go back south. And it was
That's
just a
so
fucking
annoying.
mess. I hated it. But, like, it's scary to be in a car because we Ubered
Yeah.
back to Newark. We rode the train from Newark to Penn Station, which was also right across the street from our hotel, which was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And that took, like, 45 minutes. And then it was a 30-minute Uber to go, like, back to Newark. So on the way home, we went that way. And I was fucking terrified to even be in the
like,
car.
I don't like the car.
I, like, watch people. And I'm like, I said the first day, I'm like, I would never drive in New York. Holy shit.
No.
I would kill someone. I would run someone over because
Yeah.
people just run out
But
into
they
the
don't
street
care.
and cross.
Yeah. And that's what, like, you can be a good driver, but who's to
Workers don't
say
give a
that?
fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
Ugh.
they just don't.
It's just scary. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even do Indy very often. Like,
Yeah.
that's stressful enough, so I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, I hate driving in Indy. Like, Chicago gives me anxiety.
There's no
I
way.
could not drive in New York.
Like, we go through St. Louis to visit Corey's mom, and I'm just, like, closing my eyes the whole way because I'm like, nope, I'm not doing this. Nope, I'm not doing this.
That's funny.
I hate it.
Yeah, I honestly can't. But what was I gonna say? I don't remember.
About driving?
Yeah, it like I literally had it on the tip of my tongue and then I forgot. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I couldn't even imagine it. I'd kill somebody on accident, like not on purpose,
you're like, I'm
but
not.
like I would just fuck it up. So anyway, the concert, the moment everyone's been waiting for. So the Jingle Ball was Taylor Swift, Jonas Brothers, Dan and Shay, Monsta X, who I don't even know who they
They're
are.
K-pop.
Yeah, I
Hell
know.
yeah, I
That's
would have loved that.
That's why I don't know who they are.
Hell yeah.
NF came out and sang like one or two of his songs.
Oh, wow.
He was like a special guest. Fletcher, who I had never heard of.
Never heard of.
But I looked her up a few weeks before I went to New York and I fucking love her.
Yeah,
So
she's
look up Fletcher.
blessed.
Louis Capaldi, Camila Cabello, Niall Horan, Lizzo, 5 Seconds of Summer, and Halsey.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
What a lineup.
Yeah. It was fucking awesome. So I dressed up as Taylor, obviously, because I was going to a Taylor Swift
yeah.
concert, and that's what I do. If you look up the Me music video, I am the first Taylor in the black dress with the white
And the flowers.
and the flower skirt. So that's the Taylor I dressed
I
up
thought you were
as.
going to say I'm in that. And I was like, holy fucking
That would
shit.
be fucking cool. I can't dance, though, so I wouldn't even pass as a backup dancer. So for some fucking, well, I know what reason. So it was Taylor's birthday. I went to see Taylor on Taylor's birthday at Madison Square Garden
And
in
she
New
turned
York, where
30.
she lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she turned 30. So she went first so that she could have her super secret fucking celebrity bombed birthday party in the back.
So she was first?
Yeah.
She opened?
Yeah.
So fucking weird.
Yeah, because she was like the headliner. But I bet she got herself switched so she could go backstage and drink all night, which she
Oh,
did because she posted pictures on Instagram.
I saw that. I was like, she's
and
wasted.
fucking Ryan Reynolds was there
Mm-hmm.
with Blake Lively.
Yeah.
So I was pissed. I was like, I should have went backstage.
I should have
I
known.
found a way.
Yeah. Slit some throats.
So,
Let's get back there.
Yeah. She went on first. She came out with Blank Space. Like, that's what she sang when she came out. And that's like my third favorite song. Like, I love that song.
Yeah.
New York is a nightmare dressed like a daydream.
Yep.
Yeah. Love Blank Space. So she sang Blank Space. And then I'm trying to remember because I fucking sang through all the videos. So I didn't post them and I don't want to play them for you now. I know she sang Blank Space, her Christmas tree song, Lover, Welcome to New York, Shake It Off. That might be it.
She only did 4?
5.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Christmas tree song. I heard that, but I didn't count it.
Huh. Yeah, I think she did 5. And then Jonas Brothers came out,
Joe Bros.
and I think they did 4 or 5 songs.
So how long was the concert?
5 hours.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Fletcher came out and did 3 or 4 songs. Louis Capaldi did 3, I think.
I only know the one. Did he even sing that one?
Someone You Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Okay.
sang that one. And there was another one he sang that I know, but I can't think of what it's called right now.
I'll have to look him up. I don't know.
Camilla did quite a few. She did 4 or 5. Niall did 4 or 5. He did like Slow Hands and
Oh.
This Town. He did all of his good ones. I really love him. Lizzo.
Duh. She can do no wrong.
So I cried over Lizzo. So she came out singing 'Cause I Love You. No one around us even gave a fuck. And we were like, I'm crying.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So me and Shane were just going ham on her. And she gets toward the end of the song and she starts looking around and she just starts tearing up. And like you can just tell she's in awe and like overwhelmed.
By how many people are there?
She had never played at Madison Square Garden before. It was her first Madison Square Garden show. And there was 20,000 people there. And she had never played for 20,000 people.
Oh my God.
And she was just like fucking crying and shit. And then I was crying and I was just so happy for her. And then she like spoke about body positivity and stuff too, of course. And I just love her. And
so I just looked up Louis Capaldi.
Uh-huh.
His dad is Peter Capaldi from Doctor Who.
oh, huh.
Yeah, just found
I
that
was
out.
like, I wonder if Russell knows.
Yeah.
Because he loves Lewis too.
Yeah. Holy shit.
He what the fucked.
Oh, no, sorry. Not son. Second cousin once removed. Sorry.
That's way
but
off.
still, they're related.
Second cousin once removed.
That's what it says.
That's so funny.
So dumb. But yeah, they're related. Sorry to do that, but
Um,
good for her, Lizzo. She
Yeah.
deserves it, man.
So then she sang Tempo, and I don't know if she forgot it was like a family iHeartRadio function, and they were recording this one. But I sang Tempo more than she did.
Slow songs of us getting hoes.
Yeah, like it was pretty much the beat and her saying
Tempo.
to the tempo,
Yeah.
to the tempo, and I was like
no.
going ham on it,
Yeah.
of course, because that's my jam.
That's our, yeah.
And
If
then,
you
of
haven't
course,
listened to that song, it'll be your new life.
she came out with her veil
Hell
to do
yeah.
Truth
Truth
Hurts
Hurts.
and her flute. But yeah, she made me all sorts of emotional. 5 Seconds of Summer made the floor shake.
5 Sauce. They're just loud, yeah. I
Yeah.
heard that from their concerts.
It was great. I love them a lot. I knew a few of their songs, obviously, from like the radio. I loved Young Blood for so long.
Yes.
Like, I still get down to Young Blood. Mm-hmm. But then I guess it's their new single now because I've heard it a lot lately. But they have a song called Teeth. And it's real good. And they played that. And I had like looked them up a few weeks prior to like
I would
see.
Too, just to get yourself
I was
ready.
like, okay, I know this one. I know this one. And then I just downloaded Teeth because it looked interesting. And yeah, it was really good. Now I hear it on the radio. So look that one up. They had like celebrities come out and introduce each artist, and I like didn't care about all of them, but like Tina Fey was there.
Oh fuck.
Mean Girls is on Broadway in New York currently, so the Regina George of Mean Girls Broadway came out with Tina Fey.
Oh my god.
And they did this little skit with Lizzo that was pretty cool because Tina Fey's like, Lizzo's my best friend.
Oh.
And like she wants to be Lizzo's best friend and stuff.
I get it.
I wish I had recorded it, but I didn't.
You didn't know it was gonna happen.
Yeah. Olivia Wilde came out and introduced Lizzo. Tina Fey and that girl introduced Halsey. Halsey was super good, but she said they kind of like cut her short. She only did like 3 songs.
Oh.
And I was obviously not most excited for her.
Taylor was number 1.
Yeah, I was most excited for Taylor, but I'd seen Lizzo already at Pride, so I was like, oh, fuck yeah, Halsey.
Yeah.
She played 3 songs, and she's like, yeah, it's getting late, so, like, I gotta go, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you dumb bitch.
Yeah.
I was pissed. But her and Camilla sang Shake It Off with Taylor, too.
Oh, okay.
So she had already been out once. The people that were sitting in front of us left after the Jonas Brothers.
What?
I'm like, what the fuck? Did you get cheaper tickets than me? Because there's no way I'm leaving.
I'm not wasting this. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just like, what the fuck?
So dumb.
But yeah, I feel like me and Shane were the only ones like bopping around excited. Everyone else was like sitting.
Yeah.
I'm like, why does this always happen to me?
Why?
Like,
Why do I only give a shit about other people?
Yeah. Like, I'm the only one that like enjoys concerts, I guess.
No, I love concerts. But
Me and
Pride
Shane
was
both.
rough. It was so close quarters. Ooh.
Yeah, that was rough. It was sweaty and gross too. It was hot out.
And she was like an hour and a half late. But
Yeah.
Whatevs, it's Lizzo. I ain't
Yeah,
mad
she
about
can do
it.
what she wants. And she like had posted on Instagram, like in her trailer, all makeup done up, and we're like, "Cool, where are you?
Where
though?"
are you? Yeah.
Like, why
like,
aren't you
if
on
you're ready,
stage?
we're ready.
Yeah. We were shitty.
But I will say, out of that, me and Corey still really like Lil Dipper. We still listen to some of their
I forgot
stuff.
to download them.
They're
Lil
real
Dipper. Check them out. They're
real
gay
good.
rappers, but
Dude.
it's hilarious.
It's so good.
They like actually rap about gay stuff.
Yeah, it's funny and it's good.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, I got money in the bank.
Mm-mm.
It's like, I
Show
got
me what
bae
you
at the
think.
bank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
they're
something
funny.
about a Chiquita, Fajita or something like that.
Banana.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're funny. And they're like big old bears.
Yeah, they're not like ripped. They got the dad bods.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed
And
that.
beards and
Yeah.
like thick rimmed glasses.
They were burly dudes, yeah. And shaking all their man meat. Oh yeah. Like I'm not even, I mean, obviously I'm not gay because I like penis, but that did it for me.
That's so funny. I'm not can't relate, but we like them.
Yeah, they're still great.
That's funny.
Yeah, so even if you're straight and you're a girl, you'd enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we want Chippendales to look like.
Yes. I'm trying to think if I have anything else about New York to talk about. Oh, I guess I didn't really answer if I'd go back. So I told Russell that I'm never going back.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, but I want to go. So I'll probably go back. But like,
Because he wants to.
yeah. But like, I don't know. I wish that I had just been there longer with Shane so I could see everything and not need to go back.
Yeah.
But now I also need to go back because we didn't get to see like landmarks, you know. So I'll probably go back eventually. I definitely want to go other places first before I go back.
Yeah, you're like, there's other things on my bucket list, but I'm fine with this.
Mm-hmm. Like I'd go to New Orleans again before going back to New York.
Yeah. But that's more your speed, I feel.
Yeah. Yeah. Shane's like, the whole time he's like, you would love LA. You just need to go to LA. Because he loved New York, but he was like, you would love LA's more your speed.
I say he lived there for a while, so he would know better. Like, that was both foreign territory for both of you.
Yeah.
If it was LA, you'd be like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's do this.
Yeah,
but,
I was like, I would like LA more, I think.
But since neither one of you had been there, previously.
Yeah. And I know he's always wanted to go to New York, so he had like high hopes.
Yeah. Bless you.
Thank you. So yeah, that's my New York trip. I'd probably like 5 out of 10 recommend.
5 out of 10.
Like, it's cool to say you've gone to New York, but like, it's not so cool being there.
Yeah, and that's what, like, I think if you had more time, it would have been better. But
I was like, we'll probably get the hang of the subway the last day.
Usually how it works out.
But we still didn't.
Yeah, nope, I'm still just as fucking lost as when we got there.
Yep. He was literally like the tour guide. I was just like followed him everywhere. I was like, I'm directionally challenged.
See, I feel like Shane would have taken charge. That's what I figured. I was like, he's been to California. He's been to a bunch of places.
Yeah,
He'll be fine.
I told him where I wanted to go, and he got us there.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I was like, that's a safe bet. He knows the word, and like California's huge too. So I figured like New York's smaller, but more people, but you can do it.
Yeah. And when we were like walking around the street, I think we were in the West Village, and this guy was like, yeah, the rest of New York, it's easy. It's like a grid. Over here, no sense.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Great. So at least they even know that it's a clusterfuck.
So we struggled with the subway there. Yeah, it was just really rough. It was a really rough time. But like, driving's worse, and so it's like, it's a lose-lose.
Just get a Segway. Just Segway everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I was expecting them to have like scooters and stuff, like the Lime,
like
and
the Bird or something.
They didn't. I think they're outlawed. In fact,
I was gonna say that's probably dangerous. And in New York,
yeah.
I'm gonna say Indianapolis. In New York,
everything's dangerous in New York.
Yeah. Even breathing.
Yeah.
Welcome smog and pollution.
Yeah, but I mean the subway was pretty clean. Like there wasn't trash everywhere. Like the movies depict it.
Yeah, like rats as big as cats.
Yeah, I didn't see any rats. The trash is piled up like 4 and 5 high on the street, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
But at least it's in a trash can and not on the ground.
No, it's on the ground.
Oh.
It's like a pyramid of trash, like every block.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's gross, but whatever.
Yeah. Like, and that's why I'm like, I'm sure it does smell in the summer.
Uh-huh.
Like all this
Ew,
shit,
yeah.
bacon.
Ew, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I never thought of that.
Yeah, it's fucky. But the winter, you know, it's like cold, so it's not like rotting there. But I was just like, I couldn't imagine. And then like I'd see people walk by with like AirPods, and I'm like, how can people afford to live in New York and have AirPods?
Yeah, because rent is like $1,000 a day.
I can't even afford AirPods, let alone living in New York.
Did you like look into what it would be to live there? That's what we do when we go
No, not
places.
really, but I don't think I wanted to know. But like it was cute. Like I walked by apartments and stuff, and like you could see like plants hanging in their windows, and everything was just kind of cute.
You're like,
Yeah.
But yeah, they're like.
But we also
after
went to like
window,
obscure places.
Yeah, that's true. Because that's like they're all tiny and they're all really costly. Like they said for Friends, like Monica's, if her rent was actually rent controlled, or if it wasn't rent controlled, I think it was like $3,000 a month or something like that. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah. And I'm almost sure we walked past Chance the Rapper.
You should have asked him.
He was like walking, he had a hat on, a hood up, and his head was like kind of down. And as we were walking, like as we walked past him, he looked up for a second to like look at a sign or something, and then put his head back down. And I looked at Shane, and I'm like,
Was that?
And he's like, dude, it looked like him. And I was like, okay.
So it says Monica and
it's
Rachel
not me.
could not have afforded their apartment in real life if it weren't rent controlled from her grandma. It was $5,000 a month. So I don't see how Taylor Swift's was only $3,000.
Holy shit.
Maybe it was $30,000.
Maybe.
Because yeah, they said at least $5,000 a month. That's if you get lucky, and that was in September of 2018. So it may be a little bit more even still.
Damn. Well, location's a big deal too. Hers was right by Central Park.
True.
And Taylor's is like not by anything.
Yeah. $5,000 for not very big.
I
Like,
mean,
that's
it's a
a
two-bedroom.
nice house here in Indiana.
Yeah.
Like, someone comes in the house and wipes your ass for you.
Yeah,
Nice house.
that's how nice
like,
it is.
yeah.
Because, like, most of the mansions in Frankfurt run, like, 300
That's what I
to
was gonna-
500,000.
Yeah. So they're like $1,100 house payments. So I think 5 times that.
No.
No.
That's
How
gross.
big they would have to be.
No. Yeah. And Rachel fucking
Coffee shop.
worked at a
Worker,
coffee shop, and
yeah.
Monica fucking
Was an unemployed chef half the time.
Yeah.
$5,000. But her grandma had it for like real cheap because it was rent controlled and they weren't actually supposed to live there.
Mm-hmm.
Test my knowledge on Friends.
Oh, girl, I know.
That in The Office, man. Love them.
But it's like Chandler's and Joey's apartment was completely different from hers, but it was right
Yeah.
across the hall.
And that's what I said too. Like, it's tiny in
Mhm.
comparison because, like, their living room and
They
their
don't have the
bedrooms.
kitchen or the
yeah,
great room.
exactly. Yeah. I was like,
That
wow.
never made sense to me.
Mm-mm.
Like, not that I expected them to have like a balcony because they were an inside room, but like
It
What?
still should have been
they should have
comparative to the same
a
size.
room. Yeah, like
Yep.
Fucked up.
Tiny, tiny, tiny.
Anyway, on that note,
Yeah.
that's all I have about New York.
Yeah.
I didn't do much, didn't see much. So
But thoroughly enjoyed it while she
Yeah.
was there.
I did. It was a nice little break. It was
That's what I was
stressful,
thinking.
but
You just got
it
out
was
of
nice.
Indiana for a while, so
Yeah.
that had to be wonderful.
Yep.
I just worked and worked.
Working on my shit.
That's right. Ikizelia.
So yeah, I'll probably have to go back. I don't know when.
Probably not
But-
anytime soon.
Yeah.
You want to do some other stuff first.
Yeah, I want to go to Portland. I want to go to Colorado.
Same.
I want to go to California.
I think I want to go to Arizona.
Random.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just want to see the desert. Like, Arizona's a place that I've wanted to go, but, like, I want to move to Portland, Oregon. Like, that's just
Same.
goals.
I want to go there first though, just to make sure.
Yeah, just like, am I going to slip my wrist once I get here, or
Uh-huh.
I'll be all right?
Yeah, I want to move to Portland too.
I think it's because of Twilight. I'm just kidding. Definitely
That was
not.
Forks.
Yeah.
Forks, Washington.
Forks, Washington. Oregon, Washington, they're close.
Yeah. Seattle and Portland are like the same.
Yeah.
Don't hate me if you're from either of
Yeah.
those. Don't fight me. I don't
Seattle's way more expensive
know. Yeah.
because it's like everybody knows about it.
It's Seattle.
Yeah.
Home of the Starbs.
Some of the best coffee. Whatever. All right. Well, here's some plugs.
Plug it in.
Drafty After Dark, aspiring late night show. DQP Does movie review series. Crimson Ring is our wrestling podcast. And Drafty Tombs Reloaded, anime and animation podcast, coming soon with Jesse McPherson and Andrew Lynch.
Ba-dooch. Oh, I like that. That was nice. That was really good.
Professional.
It was. So yeah, check out those other podcasts.
Give them a listen. You won't regret it.
You might. Depends.
Whatever.
Choose wisely.
We're the best, but give them a listen.
Some of them, they get off on tangents. They get a little out of hand, but so do we.
Yeah. It's still
So.
great fun regardless.
Listen at your own risk. Yeah. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Let us know about your New York experience.
Yeah. Do you want to go now after hearing
How
Cassie's
terrible.
trials and tribulations?
Tweet us at Drafty Dames and let us know
Mhm.
if you loved it or hated it and why.
Yeah.
And we'll converse. So thanks for listening. We love you guys. Have a nice day and we'll talk to you later.
Bye.